So welcome to another episode of Beterbiev Boxing Talk. All right, so I'm gonna do 3 segments, 3 topics, so maybe 4. Okay, so quick take. Going to the Teofimo Lopez fight, so it's gonna be interesting to see how Teofimo Lopez look coming after, coming after his loss. See how he looks in his debut at 140. So we'll see how he looks. I'll be covering that fight, so I'll be in Vegas this weekend. Definitely gonna, watch that fight closely. And some people might pull up. You never know. Been told that some people may pull up, but we'll see. Like Master P say, only time will tell. All right, so I just wanted to get that out the way about Teofimo Lopez, but excuse me. All right, but nevertheless, it appears that Bob Arum on making Arthur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol, because at first Bob Arum had no interest in making that fight, which a lot of us found odd. Why not try to get Arthur Beterbiev that last belt? Now they're saying Arthur Beterbiev had surgery, said he wasn't even 100%. Well, damn, the way he whooped out Joe Smith, you would have thought he was 100%. Because, he did a number on Joe Smith. I didn't watch that fight like about 5 times. The only thing that I'm mad about, I just wanted that fight to at least last 3 rounds. Arthur Beterbiev demolished Joe Smith Jr. He demolished him. And what had me cracking up, you actually had people that actually believed that Canelo was going to knock Arthur Beterbiev out. I couldn't believe you had people that really believed that, man, Beterbiev would beat the computer roll out of Canelo. When I say he had hit Canelo with a body shot, Canelo probably would piss all that computer roll out right on the spot. When I say that Arthur Beterbiev would end Canelo's career, he'd end Canelo's career. If Canelo got the hell beat out of him by Dimitri Bivol, what made anybody think that he could beat Arthur Beterbiev? And to be honest with you, I think it is best to try to get this fight underway, because I think Arthur Beterbiev don't have much time left. I think Arthur Beterbiev want to just get undisputed, which will be a decent payday for him. And I just think he want to get out of boxing. I think he want to win undisputed, and I just think he want to get out of boxing. I don't think he's worried about, Canelo or anybody like that, because we all know that he will beat the living shit out of Canelo. And I don't care what Canelo fans say. They get mad all they want. They know damn well Canelo can't do nothing with no Arthur Beterbiev. Nothing. He can't do a damn thing with Arthur Beterbiev. So don't even come on here talking that foolishness. Canelo don't got no chance. And that's why Canelo already talking about that he may not go back up to 175, which I think that'll be smart on his part. Because like I said before, look, Arthur Beterbiev should be the favorite against anybody. I like Anthony Yarde. He a cool brother, but Anthony Yarde is going to suffer the same fate that everybody else has suffered. He just he going to be knockout number 20, because he going to get stopped. He going to get stopped too. I say Anthony Yarde lasts. I give him about 4 rounds. I'm talking about he going to the only way he win that fight if when the bell ring, he just go for broke and he try to take Beterbiev out. I'm talking about he just swing for the fences and hope he lands something, because Beterbiev been dropped before. So that'll be his best bet. Just soon as the bell ring, he go Thomas Hearns, where Thomas Hearns, he tried to knock Marvin Hagler, which he damn near. He hurt him bad, but he recovered. That's his best chance. Try to get him up out of there. I'm talking about just go for broke, let his hands go, and just see what happens. If he get knocked out trying to knock him out, then it is what it is. But if he try to box him, it's just going to be a slow, painful beatdown. You know what I'm saying? I just think that Beterbiev going to be too much for him. I mean, he going to suffer the same fate everybody else did suffer. And then, then if he set up the fight with Dimitri Bivol, he gonna knock Dimitri Bivol out. He gonna stop him. So that's just basically what's gonna happen. Artur Beterbiev is gonna be the favorite against anybody he fights. Man, as far as Canelo and Triple G go, look, nobody cares. Do you see anybody talking about that fight? Nobody cared. Nobody asked for this fight. This fight should have happened a while ago. Canelo said he didn't need Triple G. He didn't see any use in fighting Triple G a third time. But then as soon as he get his ass handed to him by Dimitri Bivol, well, I'll fight Triple G again. He fight Triple G because he want to get his confidence back. And then here's the thing. He better stop Triple G. Anything less of a stoppage is unacceptable. He better stop. He better stop Triple G. That's all I got to say. If he don't stop Triple G, then I don't want to hear it. Nothing less than a stoppage. And don't nobody come on here saying, well, why you got to stop him? Because he said he was going to stop him. So you got to stop him. If he can't stop Triple G, then I'm going to tell you right now, Canelo's confidence is really going to be shaken. I'm going to tell you, Dimitri Bivol took something out of Canelo. No matter how much Canelo want to admit it, Dimitri Bivol did a number on Canelo. He shook Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He got in his head. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not thinking about that fight. What Mike Rich say, that fight is trash water. That fight is, when I say that fight is trash water. That's a fight ain't nobody thinking about. That's a fight nobody ain't thinking about. Nobody cares about that fight except maybe diehard Canelo fans, but nobody outside of boxing really give a rat's ass about that fight, and that's just the honest to God truth. Nobody cares. I'm not thinking about it. That ain't no fight that I'm excited about. I can't wait to see, because like I said, nobody asked for that fight. Lord knows I didn't ask for it, so, and nobody else asked for it. Like I said, Canelo took that as a confidence builder. When I knew, like I said, Canelo, no matter how much he want to play these games and try to say he thought he won the fight, Canelo know damn well he didn't win that fight. Nobody with common sense think Canelo beat Dimitri Bivol. Now I know it was a couple of people going around being view whores saying that they thought Canelo won that fight, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you think Canelo won that fight, you're just really showing that you desperate for views. And I'm sorry, I'm not finna be a view hoe. Nobody with common sense think Canelo beat Dimitri Bivol. And if they fight, it like I keep saying, if Dimitri Bivol had turned it up a notch, he would have stopped Canelo. If they fight again, he gonna stop Canelo if they fight again. Everybody, now I watched that fight closely. Dimitri Bivol, to a certain degree, he held back on Canelo. He was trying to give Canelo respect, but had he really turned it up a notch, he would have stopped Canelo. And if they fight again, he's stopping Canelo. Book it. Book it. Canelo gonna get stopped if he fight Dimitri Bivol again. It ain't nothing he can do. It ain't no adjustments he can make. He gonna get his ass handed to him even worse in a rematch. He gonna stop. He gonna get stopped within 6 rounds if he fight Dimitri Bivol. I'm gonna get to. All right, so let me get to and Ryan Garcia. It looked like, well, that fight isn't gonna happen. But at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia, did he really want to fight Tank? Was he just doing what he does best, just name drop? And was either party willing to make this fight happen? You know, I like Tank. I think Tank is a cool brother. I think Tank is a good dude. But at the end of the day, his career is going to get stagnant because, like, he's not going to fight the best guy. We favor him against most of these dudes. There's some fights out there for Tank due to, you know what I'm saying, his handlers and stuff. They just act like they just don't want to make fights. And like I say, this is tiresome. And like I said before, I'm not finna sit up here and give people a pass because they may look like me. And I just think Tank, his handlers are doing him a great disservice by, like, not trying to match him up with the best possible fights that could be made. I think he would stretch, to be honest with you, I think he would stretch Ryan Garcia. And I stand on that. I think he would stretch him. But at the end of the day, people got to tell the truth about Tank. Where's his career going to go? All this stuff about he sells tickets and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. You know, for a minute, Triple G had a nice run when they was hyping him up at this unstoppable force. Then when Triple G kept fighting milkman after milkman and Starbucks worker after Starbucks worker, you know what I'm saying, the thrill was gone because people started to see, okay, this dude is not. So then his dudes that work at Jack in the Box, these truck drivers, where people was like, okay, we see right through you now. Which I told people about Triple G, like from the gate. I told people he was a fraud. And what was so sad about it, you had these black nut huggers that were Triple G fans trying to come after me. And you know who the hell you are. Warned you about Triple G. I was one of the few people that said, man, don't believe the hype about Triple G. And like I said, when he pulled that stuff with Andre Ward, when he didn't want to fight Andre Ward, that was all I needed to know about him. I said, this dude ain't trying to fight nobody. They carefully matched him up with people that they knew he would be a heavy favorite. And I mean, he went on a bum bash for real. I'm talking about he went on a bum bash for real. And then I told you this. I said when 160 started to get competitive, he was going not fight anybody. When Charlo came up there, you had every excuse in the book. He kept saying nobody want to fight me. Nobody did. Charlo was saying, hey, I'll fight you. Demetrius Andrade would say, hey, I'll fight you. And then he was acting like them dudes didn't want to fight him, or he was just saying they wasn't big, they didn't have a big enough name to fight. But then look who he went on to fight afterwards when he went to the zone. Had a life and death battle with Derevyanchenko, a fight that a lot of people thought he lost. And like I said before, he's 40 years old. So I've been saying this about that dude. But that's boxing for you. That's boxing for you. And getting back to Ryan Garcia is just a dude. He just like to throw people's name out there to get his fans all amped up and stuff. But then he ain't really trying to make no fights. And the same thing with Tank. You just got to tell the truth about Tank. I mess with Tank. Tank is a cool dude, man. But at the end of the day, you got to keep it real about his career. Eventually, people is not gonna pay good money to see him just fight mediocre people. At the end of the day, you selling out arenas because eventually they want you to fight big names. You proven you got a name. You proven you can sell tickets. So why not try to make a fight with Lomachenko? Why not try to make a fight with Devin Haney? Why not try to make a fight with those type of dudes? But then again, Devin Haney, based off his fighting style, he might be a difficult fight. And then, as I told you before, we all know that they don't believe certain, there's this thing where they don't believe that black versus black can sell. And that's just real talk. That's why it's been taking them so long to try to put together the fight that we all want to see. Now, let's get to that before I, end this stream. So now you hearing that, it's closer to now, like that song by Guapale, Closer. But like I said, I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. And some of the stuff that's been getting thrown out there is just like, you just be like, man, come on, man. And I'm going to just keep it real. Terrence Crawford do not have to fight at no damn Cowboy Stadium to maximize money. If that's the case, if you want at a football stadium, you might as well take the fight to Atlanta. I've been saying Atlanta is the best second option, not named Las Vegas. Like, some of these fanboys be treating Bud like he's some kind of scrub or something. And that's what just, that's why, like I said, I don't be paying attention to these dudes, man, because they just make up stuff as they go along. And look, Bud been working diligently to try to make this fight happen. Now, if the fight does happen, they're going to try to give all the credit in the world to everybody but the person that's really responsible for making it happen, and that's Terrence Bud Crawford, because he talking directly to Al Heyman. And I already know what they was trying to pull. They thought, I guess, since they didn't want to talk to Bomac, who was Terrence Crawford's, and Terrence Crawford stepped in, okay, well, you can talk directly to me. Like I said, a lot of these dudes, was acting they really didn't want this fight to happen. I want it to happen so we can go on about our everyday lives. Because this is just, this whole fight for the last 3 years that just tore the community, divided the community, and that's because of black content creators being Errol Spence nut huggers. You know what I'm saying? Basically trying to cause a wedge between the black community, trying to play this black card, with Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, and they know who they are. They know who they are. They know who they are. So I want this fight to hurry up and happen so we can all move on and go on about our business, man. That's just real talk. I hope this fight happens, but like I said before, at the end of the day, see, the thing is, it's just always the excuse. If this fight doesn't happen, the main person to blame for this fight not happening is Al Heyman. And I'm saying it because, like I said, no long an obstacle. And like I said before, here we are headed towards the second week of August, and still nothing has happened. Basically, it took like almost 10 months to get this fight made. It shouldn't have took this long to get this fight negotiated. But like our doctors who happen to be the Errol Spence Brigade takes to try to make this Terrence Crawford's fault. And at the now, this fight don't happen. So ban me, all they want, I credential me. I'm just keeping it a buck. And then that's the funny thing. Wait and see what happens. I promise you, if this fight does happen, you're going to see a lot of people on the outside looking in. If this fight does come to fruition, you're going to see people come out of nowhere who really don't even cover boxing. All of a sudden, they're going to ask for press credentials and they're going to get it. And then all these dudes that did all this sack hanging, they're going to be left in the cold and they're going to be looking stupid. So me, I'm going to just buy a ticket. I'm gonna just buy a ticket and just leave it at that. The day the tickets become available, I'm gonna just grab a ticket. I'm gonna get up, get in line, get me to, you know what I'm saying, get a ticket before the resellers grab them up and buy them. So like I said, I already, hopefully, like I said, this fight can get done because this is just long overdue. This is just absurd. But like I said, people on here, they can't keep it real to say they like. They like to push fake narratives for views and all that kind of stuff. And then they like to cater to the naive, to the people that really don't know what's going on. But you know, town business always had its ear to the streets. You know, always did. Cause like I said, I always knew what was going on. You know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Like I said, if this fight doesn't happen, this is all on the PBC. Yeah, I got it. Appreciate it. And then if the fight do happen, watch them not put no brothers on the undercard. Cause see, that's the difference between me and other people. While the fake pro black people, they want to preach that BS when it's convenient. Let's see how many brothers that they put on the undercard. Let's see if the undercard gonna be mostly Hispanic. That's probably what's gonna happen. That's probably what's gonna happen. I guarantee. And watch none of the fake pro black brigade say nothing. We only want to be pro black when it comes to, you know, going in on Terrence Crawford. Watch them not call the PBC out for stacking the card with mostly Hispanic fighters. They always do that. Oh, they gonna do it. What they gonna do it, CB. So I don't know why you said you hope they. I mean, when have they not done it? When have they not done it? And that's a shame that's a shame that they think like how other people think. It's funny, we get mad at all these other promotional companies who try to devalue black fighters, but then the PBC do it. But then none of these dudes say nothing about it. They just sit up there twiddling their thumbs, and then they want to play the pro black card when it's convenient. Hell yeah, Boots should be on that. Boots should be on the undercard, but he probably not. Why can't Boots in his fight on the undercard? Why not put Regis? Why not put Regis on there as well? Because Regis is really a promotional free agent. He pretty much can fight wherever. Why don't you put Regis versus Zapata on the undercard? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm sick of this stuff, man. Like I said, I'm gonna keep calling this stuff out, man. Yeah, PBC been moving funny for a minute though. I'm glad certain people been seeing it, but other people ain't been seeing. I've been seeing this for years. See, the thing is with me, a dude that talk behind the computer, you can't argue with a dude that actually going to these fights, covering these fights, and talking to these people. People keep forgetting that I'm a media member. I'm a credential media member. So I go to these things. And I know a lot more than what some clown talking behind his computer saying. Just making up stuff. So I know what's going on. Dude, you trying to be funny? What you mean? Is this the real Bay Area, dude? Hey, dude, don't come on my channel with that shit, bro. I'm East Oakland all day, all night, bro. So don't play, bro. I will run your ass off my channel with the quickness, bro. Don't fucking play with me, bro. Real talk. You got me fucked up. Do not play with me, homeboy. Bitch. Well, Wilder is supposed to come back soon anyway. Like it's a lot more that I know what's going on, but it's not up to me to tell people's business. It's up to them. And see, here's the thing though. A lot of these dudes, this is just real talk, and I know this to be fact. All this, don't listen to these dudes that be sitting up here talking this shit about, oh, I ain't got no boss. I'm my own promoter. I'm this, I'm that. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. That's just real talk. Don't no moves get made without the final say of Al Heyman. And then these dudes got a non-disclosure and these dudes got a non-disclosure agreement. They can't say nothing about Al Heyman anyway. And it's put in the contract that they have to say thank you, Al Heyman. Oh, I know everything. All that stuff is in. I don't have to lie to you guys. That's what I'm saying. Stop listening to these dudes that just be talking shit behind the computer that don't go to no. I ain't gonna say who told me this shit, but it was somebody. It was a fighter. I will protect these guys. They say, yeah, man. That stuff, they have to sign non-disclosure contracts, CB, and they have to say, thank you, Al Heyman. That's why they say that shit. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to attack a black man, but at the same time, man, I'm just keeping it 100. I just don't like how they've been moving, and I don't like how they treat black media. Now watch. All these dudes that's sitting up here sucking up to the PBC, sucking up to Al Heyman, I swear, if they don't get in, that's going to be mighty funny if they don't get credentialed, if they give all the credentials to all the Hispanic media outlets and all these people like BET and all them people that's going to come out of nowhere. Oh, can we get credentials? So just watch. Watch these dudes that's sitting up here. They gonna get did just like how they did when Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao came. When they was going to the Chitlin circuit fights, and then when that came, they didn't want a credential. They gave all the credentials to people that didn't even really cover boxing. Sometimes it just ain't no loyalty in this this stuff with the PBC. I'm just keeping it 100. Like I said, they didn't ostracize me. They didn't ostracize me though. That's real talk. So I can't speak my mind, but then like I said, you didn't have Steve Kim that then bashed the whole PBC, bashed black people as a whole, bashed black fighters, said, end quote, whenever a PBC fighter loses, it's a good thing for boxing. But yet he still get credentialed. But me, who just slightly criticizing them because I want the best fights to be made, oh, I get ostracized. And then nobody speaks up for me, that who's supposed to be down for me. I have to speak up for myself, but that's fine. Just shows you, that just goes to show you their true colors, that they have an agenda. But I don't need nobody to speak on my behalf. But that's cool. They don't have to. That's cool. That the thing is, CB, I don't need no damn credentials. For I know where the fighters be at anyway. They tell me where they at. They tell me where they at anyway. Though the fighters, one of the fighters will say, "Hey, we stand here," or "We at this hotel." Then keep in mind, I'm still cool with a lot of the other media people. I'm cool with the people with Fight Hype. I'm cool with Marcos. I'm cool with all them dudes. It ain't no bad blood between. They'll call me and tell me where they'll be at anyway. So I'm gonna get interviews regardless, whether they credential me or not. They can't stop me from. Y'all seen I went to Dallas. I knew where the fighters was at. You seen that interview I got with Steven Espinosa? So I'm just saying that interview with Steven Espinosa that got like what 30,000 views or something. And shout out to Steven Espinosa, man. That's my man, though. That's my homeboy, man. Always showing me love. And hey, and that's the funny thing, though. That's what y'all don't know. Steven Espinosa told me that he really could make stuff happen, but I don't want to go, you know what I'm saying? He told me that he could, like, you know what I'm saying? He told me if worse come to worse, he'd help me. But I just don't be wanting to be on people's helmets like that. So I'm just keeping it a buck. Tell me that I'm lying. Tell me that I'm lying. Watch CB. When this fight get made, watch all these people be quiet when they don't get credentialed. The people that be sitting up there riding or dying for the PBC and watch when they don't get credentialed for this fight, just like they didn't get credentialed. A lot of them didn't get credentialed. You know why a lot of them stopped going to fights? Stop going to PBC events? Because when Tyson Fury and Wilder came, they gave most of the credentials to the European media. And that's why a lot of them dudes got mad. Man, I know. Listen, CB, you know me, man. I done told you behind the scenes, bro. You know when we be talking, I'd like, shout out to my man CB. CB know what's going on. Whatever I know, he'll know. I'm just telling you. Listen, Floyd, all them dudes up top watch our videos. One thing I can say about the Charlos, I give them credit. They admitted that they watched these videos. But all these other dudes like Floyd be saying, I don't be watching, I don't be watching no videos. I don't watch no videos. Yes, you do, Floyd. Stop lying. Because while you said, these people be talking stuff about me, but then they be asked for it. I ain't never asked you for no interview, Floyd. I don't need to talk to you. One minute they say they don't watch our videos, but then they'll quote something that they heard from a video. I know y'all done heard people like respond to the videos that I put out, but they won't say my name. But that's cool. I'm glad y'all. Y'all don't have to say my name. It's all good in the hood. That's just real talk. I'm waiting for Jamba Juice to open, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. I'm just telling y'all the truth. So I ain't worried about it. If Floyd petty like that, then that's on him. But that's funny. Floyd acts shitty towards black people, the people that really didn't have his back though. But the people that he always be trying to protect and cape for, be wishing everything and anything would happen to him. The people that he said supported him. That's always saying Floyd ain't never fought nobody. He say the Mexicans helped get him where he is. The very people that was saying that they hope Floyd lose, called him a woman beater and all that type of stuff, but then the ones that helped him get where he was. Ain't that about a bitch? I mean, I'm serious, ain't that about a bitch? So no black people had no Floyd Mayweather watch parties. Because I remember going to plenty of barbershops saying, hey, we gonna have the Floyd Mayweather fight. I saw Floyd Mayweather versus Ricky Hatton at the barbershop. Not barbershop, you know what I'm saying? Not barber bitch conversations, a real barbershop. You know what I'm saying? So and then you still got people trying to cape for Floyd. A dude that then basically thumbed his nose at the black community on several occasions. But then as soon as something happened to him, black people need to stay. I'm looking, but I'm calling my black people to stay behind me because this is happening and real racism exists in America. But you said all lives matter. That the same dude that undermined black people when we would say, hey man, Gucci be dogging black people out. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the subs said, you know, if hey Floyd, if black people didn't buy your fights, then give us our money back. No, I wasn't at no damn supercut. I'd be going to that barber shop. It's not there no more. It used to be in Foothill Square because you know they remodeled Foothill Square. They like did the whole Foothill Square, you know, like over there on MacArthur. You know Timmy Diamond's over there on MacArthur. That barber shop that used to be where the bingo place was on damn, where's that at? Like 100 and over there on MacArthur, like right before you get to where the Ben's Burgers is. So I used to go get my hair cut over there. So they used to be having the fights over there. That's the only barbershop I used to go to. That and Jackie's over there on Bearcroft. Over there by the Eastmont Mall. But then Jackie used to just have too much stuff going on over there. So I stopped going there. I used to go to that barbershop, like I said, where Foothill Square is. Like they didn't remodel the whole place. That Lucky's ain't there no more. That Lucky's is gone. They put a Ross over there. They got a Shoe Palace over there. They pretty much remodeled the whole spot. But yeah, that's where I used to go get my hair cut at. No, it wasn't called Blitz. It was a barbershop. It was like in the back. They didn't redid the whole like Foothill Square. Like it was over there by where the sports page was. You know how the sports page was up the street and then Foothill Square. Yeah, I used to go to that barbershop. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, that's where I used to be watching a lot of Floyd's fights at. Then there was another spot up in San Leandro over there by Bayfair Mall. It used to be it was like a club over there. It was over there by Bayfair. It's a gas station like right across the street. I forgot what that place was called. It used to be, you know what I'm saying, it used to be a hole in the wall. But yeah, man, that dude, yeah, man, them dudes at the PBC, man, yeah, man, they be tripping, and they don't be keeping it. They don't be keeping it 100 to say they like I said before, they love to monitor. Just typical though, they love to monitor what black people say, what the black media. They want to control everything the black media say, but then the white boys and the Mexicans can say whatever they want to say, but then they still want to credential them. Oh, no problem. We ain't got no grudge against y'all. Say whatever you want to say, but then the black people say something that don't even be that bad. Here come Floyd. Don't credential him. Don't credential him cause he said this, he said that. And then when you say, okay, well, if you got a problem with something I said, okay, get in contact with me. Okay, let's talk about it. Then they'll try to say, oh, they too big to talk to me. But then they'll talk to everybody else. They'll talk to the channels that are smaller than mine. Okay, and they'll credential channels that's smaller than mine. Look, I know the whole game. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, stop listening to these dudes that don't be covering no fights, man. You know I'll be putting in the work. I'll be putting in the work. And like I said before, I'm going to go to Spence versus Crawford one way or another. I'm going to be there. I'm going to find a way to get to that fight. Credential or no credential. But like I said before, when I know something, y'all gonna know. CB, you already know. If I know something, you gonna know something. So, you know what I'm saying? CB, I got CB's number. So CB know a lot of information that we ain't even shared with people. I know what's going on. For real. Well, I think everybody is trying to go to that fight, LB. That's the damn problem. Can we get the damn fight made? Well, here's the thing, Aubrey. We headed towards the middle of August. If they trying to get a November fight date in, you thinking to yourself, okay, well, they need at least a 2-month camp. And then they need at least a couple of weeks of promotion. You know? They need a couple of weeks of promotion. So, you thinking to yourself, okay, September, okay. No, they talk about November the 12th, November the 19th. So that's barely a 8-week camp. So hopefully something get announced within the next couple of weeks. I didn't been to Dallas. Like, I was in Dallas. I went to the fight. I went to Cowboy Stadium. I went there. I went on the fluke too. I almost paid like I paid somewhere between I think I paid like $1,000 to go to that fight. I think I paid I know the airline tickets was, I think, from Oakland to Dallas, which was relatively high. They charged me like $400 for plane tickets. So then I had to spend I stayed at a hotel that was like a 10-minute walk from Cowboy Stadium. I think I paid $200 for that, and then I think my tickets was like $300. And then plus food and expenses and all that kind of stuff. So I paid probably $1,000 to go to that fight. And like I said, it was on the fluke. I got talked into going to that fight. I was gonna watch that damn fight at home. And then I went there, which I'm glad I did, because like I said, Steven Espinosa, yeah, that Dallas food is something else. That chicken restaurant I went to, CB, when we was there, it was some chicken restaurant that was like down the street where the fighters were staying. That was like the saltiest chicken I ever had in my life. I should have poured water on that chicken, dude. Put so much salt. I was there with my brother Ben Saucy Boxing, and we went to that I couldn't believe how much salt dude put on that damn chicken. I was like, damn, this dude trying to give me, like, this dude trying to kill her. It was that chicken place, CB, like where the hotel was. It was in that. I should have went to Whataburger because it was a Whataburger like what right across the street. And remember, CB, Texas was one of the only states that was like open at the time because California was still like. But man, I went to some chicken place. I couldn't believe how much salt that dude put on that chicken. I was like, damn, dude. I was like, this fool trying. I was like, this fool trying. like, now, I'll tell you who got some good food. Atlanta got some good food. It's just they food is just hella expensive. Man, y'all food is man. It costs a fortune to eat in Atlanta. But yeah, man. But that's what's been going on though, man. But I'm finna get up out of here. Appreciate y'all tapping it. Hey CB, hit me on my cell phone. I'll let you know what's up, bro. But anyway, thanks for tapping in. I'm out.